Hey MiniWarGamers, and welcome to another episode of War of the Realms. I got Guin in here today to play Skaven versus a Strigoi Vampire Count's army. 120 wounds. We've not come up with a scenario yet.
No.
We haven't thought about that.
Not battle line, so let's do a
Not
scenario.
battle line, okay. So we set the table up and set our models up right now. Come take a look. Now, if you want to come play me, Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Fantasy, or Warhammer 40k, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all the details. Alright, for my 120 wounds of ghouls, I have a Terrorgeist, 3 units of 18 ghouls, and 6 Crypt Horrors. Now, this is the Charnel Pit Carrion War Scroll Battalion. Included on that is I have a Necromancer, a Vampire, and 2 units of 3 Fellbats. And the Terrorgeist has been upgraded to have a Ghoul King. And as always, you can look at the full rules for all these models on the Age of Sigmar app or online at gamesworkshop.com. And we have 120 wounds of Skaven. What do we have in here?
We have a Clan Skyer and a Clan Pestilence group, so there's 35 clan rats here, Warlord, Standard Bearer, 2 Warp Fire Throwers, Warp Lightning Cannon, Helped Abomination, Doomwheel, and here it looks like a bit of a crowd, but it's actually 2 units of 10 Plague Monks and 2 units of 5 Censors, and each pair is going to be running together with Lord Skrulk backing them up.
So here's our table set up for the preemptive strike battle plan. One unit, one faction, or one side of us, one of us has to be the Sentinels, one has to be the Trespassers. Trespassers are going to deploy within a 12-inch circle around the Realm Gate here, and they have to defend it, with the option of bringing in reserves on a 4+ if they have a Priest or Mage on the side. And the Sentinels will be deploying on one side, within 9 inches of the table edge. 3 units to start a first turn, bringing on other of their units on a 3+ and following turns. Trying to destroy the Realm Gate. Now the Realm Gate here has, I think, 8 wounds with a 3-up save, and it can only be attacked in combat, so it can't shoot it down. We have Sylvan Wildwoods, a Realm Gate, and 2 Ophidian Archways on the table. Right now we're going to roll off to see who's going to be the Sentinel, who's going to be the Trespasser. I'm rolling the red dice, Gwen's rolling the green. We're going to see who rolls higher. You get to choose. What do you want?
I think I'll be the Invader.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hold this gate. Alright, so I have deployed within 12 of the Realm Gate here, and then with my Carrion, I think it's called Carrion, Charnel Pit Carrion, I have to nominate 1 piece of terrain to be the lair of the Flesh Eaters. I'm nominating the Realm Gate, so all my models from that pit, or that unit, or that War Scroll Battalion, the Ghouls, the Terrorgeist, and the Crypt Horrors, will have 1 extra attack with all their weapons for being within 15 of the Realm Gate. And deployed over on this side of the table, we have 35 Clan Rats, the Skaven Warlord, and the Hell Pit Abomination. And now you get to pick who gets to go first. Who's going first?
I'm gonna go first.
Alrighty, okay, so Hero Phase. What's gonna happen?
Inspiring Presence.
Makes sense.
These rats.
Absolutely. That's it, eh? No more spells? Okay. And then we're going on to the movement phase, so we're gonna roll a die for all these extra units, and a 3+ to get to come on. So when we start with...
Start at this end?
Yep.
Alright, the Warfire Thrower is
coming on.
The Doomwheel
Nope.
is not.
The cannon.
Cannon is on.
Uh-oh.
Standard Bearer is on.
Uh-oh.
Warpfire
Nope.
is not. So Plague Monks out front are in. Censor Bearers are not. The other Censor Bearers are in. These Plague Monks are in. Lord Skrulk is in.
Oh no.
and my Warlock is in.
Oh, that's a lot. Forgot to mention the Warlord over here is the General, and the Terrorgeist Ghoul King is my General on this side of the table. And one more thing already forgotten, we have to roll 2 dice for the Realm Gate, and it is 2 different things on the chart of terrain. It's a 2 and a 4. So this battle round, it will be Arcane and Deadly. Deployed over here in the movement phase, we have Censor Bearers, we have the Warp Lightning Cannon, we have a Warp Fire Thrower, more Rats, and a Battle Center Bearer. I think Skulk's in here somewhere too. I don't know where he went. There he is! And that'll end the movement phase. So we're going right on to the shooting phase. Who wants to fire? Oh, this is Arcane and Deadly. Forgot to let you know. Cool. Alright, so the Warp Lightning Cannon is going to fire into my Terrorgeist. It has a bit of a weird firing ability. So Win's going to roll a die. So go ahead and roll a die. It's going to be a 6. So now I'm actually going to roll 6 dice, and for every die that is a 6 or higher, which is just going to be a 6, he will suffer a mortal wound. So obviously rolling a 1 out of the first die is your best bet for doing damage. No mortal wounds. Going on to the charge phase, the Hell Pit Abomination is going to try and charge. Looking for that 9. 5's not going to do. Anything else going to charge?
Nope.
Alright, that's going to end turn 1 for the Skaven. Alright, so my general here, my Terrorgeist Ghoul King, is going to try to cast Grave Call. It's a casting value of 6, but we got an arcane building right here right now, so looking for a 5. Getting it, and I will get D6 models on all my ghouls. Do you want to try to unbind that?
I have
in
nothing
range?
that can do it.
Nothing in range? Okay, D6 on these ones. These ones. Oh no, just one on them. And over here, 2. And then because he cast a spell, he's going to see if he upset the woods over here on a 5+. Nope, he's good. Necromancer right here is going to put Van Hel's Dons Macabre onto the Crypt Ghouls over here. He's looking for a 5 to cast. He gets it. These guys here will pile in and attack twice now. And then my general will use his command ability onto these ghouls over here, allowing them to run and charge this turn. And my vampire over here is going to put Arcane Shield onto this unit of ghouls successfully with authority. And see if he upsets the woods. He does. So every unit within 1, I think it's just going to be my Cryptoris here, will take D3 mortal wounds. They take 1. I'm going to put it on this guy in the back. And that'll end my hero phase. We're going to go ahead and do some running over here. They're going to move forward a lot, 11 inches. I'm going to run... no, I'm going to move the bats first. I'm going to move these bats over here first. I'm going to run the ghouls around this side of the table. Extra 5. Cryptors are going to run. Extra 3, 9 inches. Fell bats over here are going to run. An extra 1 inch. And we're going to run these ghouls over here. Extra 4 inches. There. And my Ghoul King gonna take off and fly to there. That's going to end my movement phase. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the shooting phase. I'm gonna scream my Terrorgeist into the Hell Pit Abomination. How this scream works, I'm gonna roll 3 dice, and for every point my score is over the bravery of the Hell Pit Abomination, which is 6, it'll take a mortal wound. Okay, it'll take 2 mortal wounds. Not bad. And in my charge phase now, I'm going to charge my Fellbats over here, and looking for a decent number. So I want to get within half an inch. Am I going to get within half an inch of that Warp Fire Thrower? And the 6 is not enough to get him on that Warp Fire Thrower, so I'm going to have to go ahead and charge something else. I don't even know where to go for him. Well, let's go and do this. These Crypt Ghouls over here are going to declare a charge, and they're going 4 inches. Good thing they ran. And why not? I'm going to declare a charge with the Fellbats over here. Looking for a 12. They're not going anywhere. Alright, starting with the Fellbats, I want them to attack first. So this Fellbat, piling the closest model, but coming over here. And here, and there. One Fellbat is going to attack the Sensor Bearers, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 4s. Nothing. And the other Fellbat that made it into combat will attack the Plague Monks on 4s. And 4s, nothing. Hell Pit's going in combat first. Alright, first we have Gnashing Teeth with 6 attacks, and they're hitting on 3s. We got everything hit. Wounding on 4s. Oh, we got 1 wound. And I'm going to... oh, 2 damage from the front. Actually, 2 damage from the back. I probably had to pile in twice. Then the Flailing Fists are going to attack. You got 6 attacks hitting on 4s. We got 4 hits. And wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. With the Ren, I'll have a 6-up save because of Arcane Shield. Hey, 2 die.
6
oh, each one does 3. 6 are going to die. Avalanche of Flesh now, D6 attacks. 4. Hitting on 2s. 4 hits. And they're wounding on 3s. 2. 5-up save. Wait, was there 3 of them?
No, there are 2.
There's 2? No, and that's 2 more dead. Alright, so I gotta pile these 3 guys forward. These 4 going this way. He's also gonna go that way, and I guess he can go forward. And he'll go towards the Hell Pit. Starting over here, 6 attacking the Hell Pit Abomination, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because they're within close to the... oh, wait a second. Yes, they're rerolling 1s because being close to the Strigoi. And I already forgot a rule, so I'm within 15 inches of my little carrion pit here, so all those guys get 1 additional attack, so it'll be 6 additional attacks, hitting on 4s. And rerolling those 1s. And wounding on 4s. A 5-up save on the Hell Pit. Taking 4 wounds. And now 4 models onto the Clan Rats with 12 attacks, hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Wounding on 4s. And with clan shields, those rats have a 5-up save. And 3 are going to die. And then the clan rats are going to pile in an attack. Clan rats will have 20 guys attacking. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. And those ghouls have a 5-up save because arcane shield. And take 4 wounds. So I'm going to pull these back 3 guys and this guy right here. And then my turn, so my remaining ghouls will pile in once again and attack. So 3 attacks, or 3 ghouls attacking the hell pit. 9 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. A 5-up save. Taking 3 more.
3 more wounds.
And 3 more attacking the clan rats. 9 attacks right now, hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1. Wounding on 4s. 4 wounds. With a 5-up save. 2 more die. And then we're going over here. Who wants to attack first?
Doesn't really matter anymore,
Yeah, I can
does
just
it?
kill him anyway.
So I'll just push.
And we'll have 13 attacks from the Plague Monks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. You got 4 wounds. I have a whopping 6-up save. Hey, I take a lot of wounds. So let's go ahead and take him from 3. And then put 1 wound on him. And the Sensor Bears will have 10 attacks out of my bats. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling because they're close to those Plague Monks.
3.
And wounding on 3s. There's -1 Ren, so he'll take 2 of the wounds. And next guy over take 2 wounds, he's down to 1. You hold, Bat. You hold. Alright, over here, I'm going to have some guys fleeing. I made a mistake with 20 mauls in those ghouls. When they first did their initial attacks, you had 1 more attack each because they had 20 mauls in the unit, but that's my mistake. I lost 14 mauls with a bravery of 10. So 15, so 5 are going to flee. 1 guy holding them all up. And that's going to end turn 1. Keeping everything off the gate for now, and we're going to go ahead and roll off for who's going to get first turn 2. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm the green die. Go ahead and roll yours. 6. Oh. You go first.
Me.
Alright, so the warlords to put Gnash Gnaw on their bones on these clan rats over here and give them +1 attack. Oak is going to pray for some pestilent weird things on my bat here. On a 3+, she'll take D6 mortal wounds, so on a 3+, the bat's just dead. He dies! Overkill. I had 1 left. And the totem bear is going to stay put and plant his totem in the ground. And that is the hero phase. I forgot something over here. Start of the battle round 2. We got to roll 2 new dice. It's a 5 and a 1 this time. It's damned and mystical this battle round. Let's see who's coming on this turn on a 3+. Nope. The warlock, who I'm terrified of. Ooh, good stuff. The warfire thrower I'm terrified of is coming in. And the doom wheel I'm also terrified of is not coming in. And the warfire thrower is coming on right here. On my right flank. The Nurgle things are going to be running on up. Nurgle rats.
Not running.
Not running. Oh yeah. Moving on up. Getting ready to charge my guys. These playmates are actually going to run. Going to... Ooh.
6.
They're going far if they
They
want.
have movement of 6 and they get plus... No, it's just...
Skrulk is going to run 3 extra inches. Going zippy fast. And these clan rats over here are going to retreat. Oops. He's going to die. The clan rats are able to charge after retreating. Because Skaven. So all these clan rats are able to retreat, getting 3 inches away from my lone ghoul here. Moving quite the distance because of the bell they have, their little ringing bell they do. And now able to charge safely into my Ghoul King here. And the general over here is going to go all... Where's he going? Hiding in the trees for... I'm going to do some casting on him. And then we have our movement phase going on to the shooting phase. Looks like we have 1 thing in range. The Warp Lightning Cannon. Who's his target? Going after my horrors.
I'm going to throw some shots on those guys.
Alright, so the first die, hit the roll 4. So 6 dice now. Every die higher than the 4, or 4 or higher, will be a mortal wound. That'll be 3 mortal wounds. That's going to kill 1 guy. And that ends our shooting phase. We're going to charges. We have, looks like, 1 possible charge, 2 possible charges. Who's going to go first? The Plague Monks first are going to declare a charge. And with their 4, yeah, they should, I don't know. Literally can just make it in. And then the Plague Sensor Bears are going to go ahead and charge in as well. 9 will definitely get them into combat. And the big blob of rats here are going in, looking for a 3 to make it in charge. Measure it. You have to measure that, it's not going to make it.
6 inches to get into here?
Yeah, you're fine. And then going right into combat, these guys have already piled in, so there'll be 19 guys attacking with 2 attacks apiece, rerolling 1s against my Terrorgeist. Because there's still 30 in that unit, they're all hitting and wounding on 3s. And rerolling those 1s for a lot more hits. And wounding on 3s. This many wounds with a 5-up save. Ah! I think he's dead. And that's 15 wounds on a 14 wound model, and I'm gonna try to slide him out. Those clan rats, just shoot them right up. Rat food. Alright, going over here with my ghouls, I'm gonna start piling in 2 models. 7 are gonna attack the Plague Monks, and the remaining will attack the Censer Bearers. 10. The remaining 9, there's only 19 in this unit, so they will not get the extra attacks. They only rolled a 1 when the guy summoned the extra ghouls. That'd be 21 attacks against the Plague Monks. Ooh, those are a lot of 1s. I missed my ghoul already. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. A little better on the wound. And pulling out 7 monks. And then over here, the rest of them are attack the Censer Bearers, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. Hey, that's not good. 5. And that kills the entire unit. And then the Plague Monks are going to attack. And those 3 models on the charge will have 10 attacks. Hit on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds with a 6-up save. And 3 are going to die. I'm going to pull these 3. And then my last thing to attack will be this lone ghoul within 15 of my realm gate here. Hitting all 4s against the Hell Pit Abomination. I got 1 hit. Hell Pit Abomination did heal 1 wound at the start of the turn here. We forgot to show you guys that. And wounding all 4s. For 1 wound. Save a 5-up. Makes a save. And then you attack back with him.
Yeah.
He's dead. Not gonna make you roll that. In the Battle Shock phase, these remaining 3 monks don't even have to roll. They're gonna flee no matter what is rolled. And nothing else is gonna flee this turn. And that'll bring it to my turn. So first and foremost, I have a wizard here who's going to attempt to bring on my general back on the table on a 4+. He's back! And then this mage here is going to... Oh, wait a minute. He is mystical this turn. So can this mage even do anything? He can. Can this necromancer do anything? He can. And here's the important one. Can they do something? They can. They reroll to wound. They're going to do well. I guess as it is written, I have to roll die for this guy too, because it's still the hero phase, and he can keep doing stuff. Now he's an attempt to summon in some ghouls. Successfully. And they're there. Yeah, I'll roll the die now for the mystical terrain. They're good. Necromancer's going to summon some more ghouls. He fails. Oh no, it's a 5. He gets it. Landing there, and they're fine. And then my Crypt Ghoul, sorry, my Ghoul King is going to summon his, or sorry, use his Grave Call spell and make all the graveyard, or sorry, the ghoul units bigger. Looking for a 6, he gets it. So D6 in the front unit. 6. And then rolling for this big blob over here. Getting 2. Rolling for the little blob over here. They're getting 6. And this blob is getting 5. And this unit here is only going to get 1 model because that's all I have left, even though I rolled a 5. And command ability is going to put run in charge onto the ghouls over here. Crypt Horrors, actually.
I was like, why are you doing...
And I'm going to move forward in the movement phase now, ending my hero phase, just getting these guys in nice and close with 3. Bats are going to fly around to here, staying 3 inches away. They are not going to charge. And these ghouls are going to move forward. I didn't roll for any of the woods because no mauls were within 1 inch at the time for upsetting the woods. The Crypt Horrors are going to run. Additional 5. And there's my movement phase. Going on to my shooting phase, the Terrorgeist Ghoul is going to scream into Skulk over there. What's your bravery? I'm going to roll my 3 dice minus bravery. Ooh, that's good. He takes 4 wounds, he's down to 1. Alright, time to charge. I'm going to send in these ghouls over here. They're in. These ghouls are going to charge. Ooh, very far. And I'm going to declare a charge with my Crypt Horrors. 7 inches or 8 inches. And starting over here, the ghouls are going to pile in. And try to get more attacks on. 15 of my ghouls are in range of the clan rats. They're gonna have 4 attacks apiece right now, and rerolling 1s. Yeah, I know it's pretty scary.
60 attacks, is that right?
That's a lot of attacks. Here are half the attacks hitting on 4s. Rerolling those 1s. And wounding on 4s. We have 11 wounds so far in the first half attacks. Here's the second half of the attacks hitting on 4s. Reroll all these 1s, it's a lot of 1s. And wounding on 4s. And a whole pile of wounds with a 5 buff save. And that'll be 17 dead clan rats. Broker's gonna attack next, he's gonna attack the ghouls.
You got 4s.
He's got 2 attacks.
Oh, they both...
No hits. Alright, so now my Crypt Horror's gonna go ahead and pile in. We're gonna pile like so, and see if we get everybody in. Shouldn't be a problem. Now the Crypt Horrors are going to attack. We have 1 champion type model for additional attack, and 1 model is actually within 15 of my little borrow here. So he'll get 1 more additional attack. Hitting on 4s. And rerolling all the hits because they're within 15 of my ghoul over there. All but 1 hit. And wounding on 3s. Yeah, that's enough to wipe out the entire unit. Warpfire Thor is going to have 2 attacks hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s. Hey, you didn't kill my ghoul. Yeah, he killed 1. He killed this guy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pile in. And just get as many attacks as I can on all these models. And maintain coherency. So I guess I gotta put him back and put him back where he was to maintain coherency. And bring these guys in like so. Over 20 models, so additional attack for the ghouls in this whole unit. So actually, I have to lose this guy to maintain coherency. So I have to like that. 2 of them will attack the Warpfire Thrower. 6 attacks hitting on 4s. We got 4 hits, wounding on 4s. We got 2 wounds on the Warpfire Thrower. Is that enough to kill him? 6 up save. 6 wounds.
3 wounds each.
Oh, he's still alive. And 21 attacks onto this Warpfire Thrower, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. With a 6 up save. He takes 3 wounds and dies.
Kills it.
No, he'll come back. And then 21 attacks on Skulk over here, hitting on 4s. Rerolling these 1s. And wounding on 4s. With a 4 up save, it's doable, he can survive this. He goes out.
No.
He's dead. And going over here, the clan rats are going to pile in and do their attacking. 12 make it within 1 inch of my guys, so 24 attacks. And hitting on 4s now. And rerolling 1s. And wounding on 4s. With a 6 up save. Ooh, I'm going to lose 8. I'm going to take these 4, these 2, and let's take these 2 as well. Cool. Alright, all the fighting's over, so I've lost 8 guys over here. Possible battle shock test here. No, I'm good. And no battle shock possible damage over there, and they are immune. So that's an end turn 3. Sorry, my bad. That's an end turn 2. Alright, again, one of those all-important rolls. We're going to roll off that she's going first turn 3. My roll is a 2. Hey, you get to reroll. Oh! Okay, Skaven, turn 3. Hey, my mistake. These were re-rolling to wound because the mystical terrain, that was the realm gate. But again, I forgot it. And we are going to go ahead and re-roll for the realm gate again. It's a 6 and a 1.
What's that?
It is now Sinister and Damned. The hero phase, the warlord here is going to put Barge Through on the Helping Abomination. Totem Bearer is not going to plant his totem this time. He's going to move in the move phase. In the move phase, more stuff could come on. So we have the Plague Monks. They're coming on. The other Plague Monks are not coming on. The Doom Wheel. Ooh, still not coming on. Good job, buddy. A Warpfire Thrower coming on. Warlock does not want part of this fight. Jesus. And the Plague Sensor Bearers don't want to come on. Skulk, he's coming back. He's not. And more Sensor Bearers are not. Ooh, not that good to roll this time. Nope. And I'm going to move the Helping Abomination here, 2d6 inches. 10 inches.
Oops.
And with the command ability, able to land there, no problem. I'm going to need to roll a die now for this guy here so we don't forget it. On a 1, he'll just take a mortal wound for using the Barge Through ability. He's probably going to forget later on. And he's good.
He's also
for the turn. Getting 2 wounds back. The clan rats are going to retreat from my ghouls. They're going to go around behind the Helping Abomination. Warlord's moving up 6 inches. The totem is running an additional 4 inches. So the Plague Monks and the Warp Fire Thrower are coming on right here.
Explodes.
Okay, the Warp Fire Thrower is going to try to fire in the shooting phase. It does not explode.
It does not explode.
Okay.
So I get D6
Mortal wounds.
mortal wounds.
On... Ooh, it's going to go on the ghouls. Ooh. Roasted this guy. Let's roast this guy. And the Warp Lightning Cannon is going to go ahead and fire at my Necromancer. So the first die is going to be a 5. 6 dice for every 5 or higher is a mortal wound on my Necromancer. He takes 3 mortal wounds. He's done 2. 2. Alright, so I'll end the shooting phase, run the charging. Who wants to charge first?
I go the
Help it. Looking for a 3 to make it in on the realm gate? Yeah, you're in. I don't think we gotta measure that one. Moving the Help It Abomination over here to engage my Ghoul King and the ghouls as well. If maybe he survives and holds a few things up. And the rats are gonna charge in now. Looking for a 3. Getting a 4. And Clan Rats piling in over here. Keeping my... Sorry, I get my Ghoul King, my ghouls, and my Necromancer into combat here, but my Vampire Lord is still 3 inches away from everything. Alright, going into the combat phase. The Help It's gonna fight first. He's gonna attack the gate and go for the win right now. With the Flailing Fist, we have 4 attacks hitting on 4s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 with a 4-up save against that. Nope, goes through. How many damage is that?
3.
3 damage. He is down to 5 wounds on the gate. And then 6 attacks with the Gnashing Teeth, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. -1 rend, so 4-up save. Takes another wound.
2 wounds.
And 2 wounds. Oh boy. And the gate's down to 3. D6 attacks with Avalanche of Flesh, getting 3. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. There's a wound. And no rend, so 3-up save, and make it. Alright, I have to activate my ghouls now, because I have to kill these rats before they kill this tower. I have to pile into the closest model, so I try to get as many attacks on these rats as possible. I was able to get 7 on the Clan Rats, and 3 on the Help It Abomination, and 4 were not able to attack at all. The 7 attacking the rats, there's 21 attacks hitting on 4s, and rerolling the 1s because of my Ghoul King, that 1-1 for a hit. Wounding on 4s, and 7 5-up saves. 4 die. Taking everything from the back, so you can kill that gate. I'm choosing to pull away models so that the remaining models can all attack the gate when they pile in. And then I got 3 attacking the Help It Abomination on 4s. Rerolling these 1s. Wounding on 4s. We got 3 wounds. They 5-up save. Takes 3 wounds. The claw is over the realm gate, so it would have been a 4-up save because you're in cover. See, it brings up a good point I want to talk to you guys about. Let's talk about this for a second. This model is right here, and his hand is overlapping the terrain. Is he within the terrain? And if he is, does he have cover? Here at MiniWarGaming, we've been playing that he has cover. Let us know what you think. Comment below and tell you how you feel about that rule. Now the Clan Rats are all going to pile in on that gate. 10 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. So I have 3 wounds left. I have 4 saves to make, all 3 up. If I take 3 wounds, I lose this game. So give me a 3-up. Give me a 3-up. I'm going to survive. I take 1 wound, and I'm down to 2. Well, the Ghoul King's going to go next. And 5 attacks with the claws, attacking the Help It Abomination, hitting on 3s. And he's wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1, so 6-up save. Taking 2 more wounds. This Fanged Maw, he has 3 attacks hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. That'll be -2 rend, and each will be d6 damage, so he's definitely dead. Now, when the Help It Abomination dies, you're going to roll on a chart for 2 horrible to die. 5. And the model is not slain and immediately heals d6 wounds. 6! Dang. Over here we have the attacking Warp Fire Thrower, hitting on 5s. Nothing. And then why don't we just call him dead?
Yeah, okay.
My guys would have piled in first. The turn Battle Shock on these Clan Rats, and they're good.
No,
Actually, Bravery are 4, so they lose 2 models. In my hero phase, I'm going to put Run in Charge on this unit of ghouls with his command ability. He's going to cast Grave Call now. Getting it. 6 ghouls. 5 d6 ghouls. 5 d6 ghouls. 6. and running out of ghouls before you finish putting them on there. And then see if the wood gets upset. Don't have to roll. Nobody's within 1 inch. Let's see if the wood's upset. Wood's not upset. The vampire here is going to cast Arcane Bolt on the Helped Abomination. Successfully for D3 mortal wounds. Takes 3. And then my Necromancer is going to cast Arcane Bolt on the Abomination. Successfully for 2 wounds, down to 1. And now we're in my movement phase. These ghouls here are going to run 12 inches total. Like that. These ghouls are going to run 8 inches total. These ghouls are going to run pretty far. And the Cryptors are going to run 1 inch. That's the end of my movement phase. We're going into the shooting phase. I'm going to scream into the Hell Pit Abomination. 3d6 minus your bravery. Do you have bravery of 8? We'll do enough damage to kill the Hell Pit Abomination. And only rolling the chart the first time it dies. I realized my Necromancer forgot to attack. Moving on to combat, I'm going to go ahead and pile in over here first. Like so. Hitting the clan rats on 4. Reroll all the 1s. Hitting on 4s. And then 10 attacks, or sorry, 10 saves to make on a 5 up. And enough to kill them, +1. And that's going to end my turn completely. We are once again going to roll off for who's going first turn for. My 1. Hey, you get another chance at this. 4. 3, I gotta go first. Alright, in the hero phase, I'm gonna just keep circling this pit. So I'm gonna do Arcane Bolt on the Warlord over there with my Strigoi Ghoul King. He gets it. Oh, wait, before I do anything, this is now a 5 and a 6. That's Mystical and Sinister. So I get the spell off, but on a 1, he doesn't actually have to do anything this turn. He's good. These guys, good. Them, good. Them, all good. My Vampire, he can't do nothing. And the Necromancer is hiding in the front. Is good. That'll be D3 mortal wounds on the Warlord there for 1. Then let's see if I upset the woods. This woods over here is not okay. It's okay. And those woods is okay. This wood over here is upset. So D3 mortal wounds on my ghouls. 3. Let's kill these 3. Necromancer, Arcane Bolt, Warlord. Getting it. D3 mortal wounds. 2. There we go, that's that. And in my movement phase, I'm going to continue to shuffle about and stop you from charging in. You guys are going to run this way. The Ghoul King here is going to fly to there. My movement phase is now over. Going on to my shooting phase. My Ghoul King, the Terrorgeist, is going to scream at the Warp Fire Thor. Oh, 3 dice. 8. Enough wounds to kill the Warp Fire Thor. In the charge phase, my general is going to charge the Rat General. Go in, buddy. He's in. And that's going to be all my charges. So at this point, I'm going to just point out a very important thing here. If by chance this Warlord survives, he has a 50-50 chance of scurrying away. He can scurry away in this direction. And on her turn, he could charge the thing and possibly kill it. So if I don't kill him now, I could lose the game right here. But I think this guy should be able to do it. Colin, I'm not letting you roll dice for me.
Hi.
You're a terrible roller. Talons hitting on 3s. Good start. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Warp save. Make it. With the Terrorgeist Claws hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound with -1 rend.
4 up.
Make that one 2. With the Fang Maw hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. We got 1 at -2.
So 5 up.
Oh, come on! This thing does D6 wounds. Oh boy. And now the Skaven Warlords attack back with the Halberd hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. My final goes with the 6-up save. So I don't get cover when I charge. So how many wounds is that?
2.
2 wounds? Okay. 5 attacks hitting on 3s with the Butcher Blade. And wounding on 4s.
Barbed blade.
Barbed Blade. It's a butcher knife. And 2 wounds. Not bad. Wounding on 4, so 1 wound. And is there a run on this one?
Can you see? I don't think there is, there?
Doesn't matter because I already failed. How many wounds is that? Just 1?
One.
And he did way more damage than I did. Now this is very important. On a 4-up, he can now scurry away from this combat, and that's the end of my turn. So potentially killing my Realm Gate from one crucial mistake for myself. So 50-50, I'm just gonna quit my job and never play games again. On a 4-up, oh, good stuff. Good here. Well, not that it mattered because barge through. The warlord here is gonna put barge through on himself. He will now be able to move freely, ignoring models and move out of combat. We're here. We're dropping the totem. Oh, you know what? They could have piled in and attacked me. You want to pile in and attack me before you go on your turn? I've already attacked. There's no harm in not doing that.
Yeah, why not?
And then the plague monks are going to attack. 6 attacks hitting on 4s. We got 3 hits. Wounding on 4s for 2 wounds. Any rend?
No.
5-up save. He takes 2 more wounds. And 3 attacks that missed get to reroll because they're monks with the 2 weapons for 1 more hit. Wounding on a 4. No wound. Okay, in the movement phase, we're see if we can bring out some clan rats. Nope. Sensor bearers? Yes. Skulk, or whatever the name is? Yes. Sensor bearers? Yes. Warp fire thrower? No, other warp fire thrower is in. The warp lightning shooter? He's still not coming in! He wants nothing to do with this fight.
Ooh, I have some words.
Plague monk over here? No. Helping abomination, we get another one coming back? Yes. The doom wheel. He's coming on finally. And a bunch of reserves on this side of the board this time, getting ready to come in and go after that gate. Going on to the movement phase, we got just the warlord going to move. And he's able to freely walk away from all those models and walk within 3 inches of my ghouls if he wants to. And getting really close to the gate. Okay, we're going to the shooting phase. Where are we going to start?
Gonna target your Necromancer again.
Going for the Necromancer with the Warp Lightning Cannon. The first die for the power level is going to be a 3, and 6 dice rolled, and 3 or higher will be mortal wounds of my Necromancer. He's dead. And then the Doom Wheel here is to fire D6 Warp Lightning shots into my Crypt Horrors, getting 6. On 4s. Aye. And winning on 4s. Just 2. What's up, save against that? Take 1 wound.
D3 wound.
2. And that guy's down to 2. And going right to combat here, pushing this guy into, I'm going to recommend you go up 1 little bit so you get the cover save.
Oh, I want to be at a range of your...
You're totally good. It's way up here. The Necromancer's dead.
And these guys are out?
Oh, yeah, go farthest to get away from my ghouls. Okay. With the halberd, 3 attacks hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s.
Nothing.
Ooh. 5 attacks with the barbed blade.
Yep, 3s and 4s.
Oh, that's enough to do it though. Wounding on 4s. He's gonna survive. 1 saves or run on this one. I take a wound. He's down to 1. Alright, my terrorists can attack the plague monks. We'll do the Fanged Maw first, hitting on 4s. Hey. And then we'll do the Ghoul King's attacks, hitting on 3s. And he's wounding on 3s. For 3 at -1, do I save?
Nope.
So it'll be 3 dead. And 4 attacks with the Skeletal Claw, hitting on 4s. Nothing. And the plague monks are gonna pile in and attack back. Let's attack those plague monks into my Terrorgeist, hitting on 4s. And rerolling all those misses. Wounding on 4s. 5-up save. I take 4 more wounds. And he's down to 5. Battle shock on the monks.
I think they're okay. I think they're pretty
I think you actually are. Actually, 1's gonna flee. Bravery 5. And that's going to end turn 4. The Realm Gate here has taken 7 of his 8 wounds. The game could end now on a 1 or 2. Before we roll out for turn 5, who's going first? So why don't you go ahead and roll a die. See if the game is over. On a 1-2. Nope, the game goes on. Now we're going to roll off and see who's going to go first. Oh. Ah! We're here, command ability. Going to use these guys to bash through with Terrorgeist. I'm going to roll for more stuff. The most important guy. No, come on! That literally is the scariest thing in your army. And everything else coming on though.
Yep.
And Warp Fire Thrower and Rats over here. The Helping Abomination is moving 2d6. 7 to there. And then the Doom Wheel is going to go more and more speed. Double 2s, so I know that's bad. I mean, that is good for me. What does that mean?
You get to choose where it goes.
So 8 inches. At 8 inches?
Yep. It has to end 3 inches out away from a unit, but if you run over a unit, it does a D3 mortal wounds.
And then continuing on the movement phase, we have Sensor Bearers moving on up. Monks are moving forward. And this is backwards, moving them back where they were and moving the sensor bears. They're going to run because they just came on the table. They couldn't have moved yet. Sensor bears are going far though. Fire thrower. Skulk. Gonna run. And that clan rat, or sorry, the plague monster here to punch through. And able to take advantage of the gap, getting 3 inches away from all my models and now able to charge in the charge phase. Warplating cannon is going to fire into my Vampire Lord. The first die is the power die. 3. And then 6 dice, 3 or better. Will be mortal wound. Oh, he's dead. Oh boy. Time to charge. These plague monsters are going to charge. Yep. They're going to be on the gate. Making it there. And then the plague sensors looking for that long bomb charge. Five's not going to do it.
It's here.
Only comment over here. I got nothing in range. I shouldn't have moved so far away. So who wants to attack first?
I'm going to go just for cinematics.
The Lord's to try to do it?
Yeah.
Alright, with his halberd, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. No wound. And then his... And the barbed blade, 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. We got 2. It's actually hitting on 3, so that's 4 hits, and wounding on 4s. Alright, we got 3 wounds. There's no run on this one, correct?
And
So, a single, 1 or 2, and I lose this game. Oh, it survives. Nothing to attack with. Oh, I have absolutely nothing to attack with.
Nope.
Okay, so the plague monster going next.
Yep.
18 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Rerolling.
Yeah. Rerolling the hit. And wounding on 4s. Alright, so 3 up save. Hey, I've done this before. No! I take 3 wounds. The realm gate is dead. I made a big mistake by moving away from it. This command ability, which charging through my models, was a big deal. Well played.
Thank you.
Good game.
That was a lot of fun.
I actually really like this scenario. First time playing it, it was really, really good. I really like this. Anyways, alright, thanks for watching. We're going to Vault right now and play another game. If you're already a Vault member, click the link below and get yourself a 7-day free trial. Watch more Age of Sigmar, more Warhammer Fantasy, more 40k, and a lot of stuff from MiniWarGaming Chris.
Infinity, War Machine.
All those good things. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Wargaming.